we have chosen 3 clips, right? Like I said, we've been analysing the way we play, what we do, why we do it. And this is sort of my and Dave's opportunity to sort of like see if our homework has been correct. Yeah, if you give it the big tick.
Okay.
What grade you give us? So we've got 3 clips that show 3 different things we think that sort of have really been apparent in the way that Wolves play. And I think Dave, in terms of the Man City one, you're going to take this.
But I just want to say to you one thing. I'm a tacticist. I don't know if you use this word in tacticist is no.
We know.
I'm a
tactician.
Tactician. I'm a tactician. I go to the detail, the small detail, because the small detail makes the difference. But believe me, if mentally you are not there, you can work a lot tactically and will not work. It means that mentally you must be there. Understand? You must be there. You must be connected. If you are not connected mentally, tactically, you don't have a chance. Understand? And what I felt in the first day of my work was the players, the team was very, very open to be guides, and to be understand, they were very open to understand how to create our style of play, our identity. And since the first day until the last day, I don't care about the other teams. I don't care. I just care about my team. I want to increase the level of our team, the identity of our team. And this is the way to create something consistent.
Yeah, well, one thing, say we've gone from one thing I noticed is that we have a very distinct style of playing which doesn't really change whoever we're playing. So we play our way, and it doesn't matter if it's Manchester City, it doesn't matter if it's Southampton, we will still try to play the same way. So in this clip, we're away at Manchester City, a very good team, even though they've not had their best season, but we still want to build out the back, and we still want to build out slowly, progressing up the pitch. We're not in any rush to get it forward.
I explain you why. Because I want to attract the pressure. I want the pressure to open the space that we want, to actually we have a offensive trigger. Understand? We need to create this moment, create these spaces to accelerate the game. It means that to play an intelligent game, we need to have different paces. Sometimes we are slow to attract the pressure, to accelerate, and then to attack the last line. Understand? It means that we have intentionality behind the scenes.
Yeah. So in this clip, as I said, we're building out against Manchester City in our own box. We're being slow. They're half pressing, but they don't really want to engage too much. Andre picks up the ball and he starts dribbling with it forward, moving us 5-10 yards up the pitch, just waiting. He's not rushing a pass. He waits until Manchester City commit numbers. And then this is that moment you're talking about where it's quick. And all of a sudden, he takes out 5 Manchester City players with one pass to Belgrade, was it?
And now the offensive trigger to accelerate. You know why? Because if you play every time fast, the other team will know that you play fast. And fast, your decisions is not the best decision. Will be not the best decisions. We must create the moment to accelerate the game. It's different paces. Slow to accelerate. But to accelerate when we identify the moment to accelerate the trigger. You understand?
Yeah.
It means that it's like a trap.
Yeah.
Tactical trap.
Yeah.
Okay.
And usually people think about that out of possession. You're waiting for that moment, but in possession is maybe not thought of as much. But one other thing in that clip is how high the wing backs are, how high the striker is, trying to keep a big space in the centre of the pitch for your attacking players. Then
to open the box.
Yeah.
To open the box. I call the box The box is the space in between the defensive line and the midfield line, the opponent midfield line, and I want to create a box. I want to create a space in between the lines, pushing the defensive line higher as possible, and attracting the pressure, with our pace with the ball. Understand? To open the box and to identify the trigger to accelerate the ball and to go fast.
So you're trying to bring the opposition towards you, but their defensive line back towards their own goal.
Yes.
And then if you get the likes of
and sometimes we attract them in one side, but intentionality is to attack the other side. Understand? It is to open the space in the other side. This is like the cat and the mouse, attracting the sides to go on the other side, attracting higher to go on the back. You understand? This is in the future. I want to increase this level of maturity, tactical maturity.
Yeah. And once those attacking players then receive the ball, is there a bit more freedom for them then to go and play more instinctively?
Of course,
yeah.
Of course. We must put the player working for the team, but with keeping his qualities intact. This is the proper way that to increase a team level.
Okay, Vitor, this clip, Leicester at home, 50th minute, we 1-0 up. And what me and Dave really liked at this moment is that defensively at the back, you're happy for us to go 1v1. There's our 3 defenders there, and there's Leicester's 3 attackers there. That's something that you seem comfortable with.
That's why in January I tried to convince the club to go for Agba. Yeah. You know why? Because if you look for our game, you see when we are defending, imagine, sometimes we see a line 5, other times doing a jump as a midfielder to press higher, and we defend with line 4, and sometimes when we go to press higher, we play with line 3. It means some moments in the game, especially when we are in transition, we must play 3 against 3. And because we have the goalkeeper, is the forward one. The goalkeeper is the guy to cover the space on the back. But to play, you must have the confidence and the skills to play 1 against 1.
Yeah, and Agbadou, I mean, we've spoken about Emmanuel a lot on the podcast. He allows us to do that, right? Because in 1v1 he's incredible in terms of like the duels, but then he's also got the pace and the aggression and the sort of like tactical ability to cover as well. If that ball goes past, Agbadou has been key to allowing us to do that.
Yes. Because he's a player that he has the confidence, sometimes too much. The confidence. He has the confidence to play. He has the confidence to defend, because he's a big. His physicality is big. He's strong, but he's fast. In short space, he's fast. It means that we can play with Totti the same. Totti can play, and Doc can play also. It's important for us when we are 3 against 3. We can solve the situation. We can deal with the situation.
Yeah. One other thing about this clip. So we're 3-3 at the back. Leicester have the ball in the central midfield area, but it just means that because you're comfortable being left man v man in the defensive part, that João Gomez and Andre, who are probably 2 of the best ball winners in the league, you can allow them just to go and press, knowing that they're safe behind. Where usually I play central midfield and you're always looking over your shoulder to protect as well, and you might not want to press. But
we have 2 different moments when we are defending. Look, I call the moment that we have the ball and we lose the ball is the moment of transition. defensive transition. In the defensive transition, I want to press forward. Yeah. I want all my team pressing the side of the ball or the zone of the ball, and we work a lot. But sometimes the other teams, they have the quality to take the ball out of the pressure, because they have quality. Sometimes they switch the play to the other side, or sometimes they find someone free in between the lines. This is another moment, because this moment is not a transition moment, is a moment to organize again. And to organize again, if this ball is open in conditions to treat our back, the space in our back, this is the moment to go back, organize, and before the box, because the box is in a safety zone. For me, I call the safety zone, because if you go inside the box, they shoot and they score. But outside the box, in this safety zone, when we are organized, we can jump. Now we jump on the ball, and the others cover to close our goal. This is two different moments. A moment that the ball is under pressure, the other moment, and the ball is free. It means that it's not time to go higher, it's time to go back and recover. And
be compact as well. We've noticed that when the other team have comfortable possession, the distances between defence, midfield and attack are very small.
Very small, very small. We try to be compact. We try to... This is the time for the defensive reposition. Yeah. Because we cannot press... Look, I said to them, that's why you need to be intelligent when we are pressing. This is something that in this moment, because the mind is not we need to be focused. The moment we must be intelligent in the moment of the pressure, because imagine that the other team has the quality to take the ball from this pressure to the other side. Imagine. This is not the moment to press again. This is the moment to organize. Yeah. It means even when we are defending, is not every time to press. We have moments that we slow down and we organize, waiting the trigger, waiting the pass that we want, that we invite them to do, and to the areas that we want to press. And when they do this pass, this is the moment to accelerate the pressure, to be aggressive, and to go fast. If we win the ball, I want a fast attack, creating in the middle of the center backs to create a vertical pass to explore the open play of the open positional game of the other team. Or if you are not in conditions because they close, we keep the ball and we start to play again. We start our offensive organization. Slow down to understand again the trigger, the offensive trigger to accelerate the game. And a lot of times we play back to like a trap, like a tactical trap, because we want them to press us.
Yeah. This is something I actually wanted to talk about. It's a little bit off script, but I've noticed this a lot, and I spoke to James a lot about it, is that there's some times where there's an opportunity, like you said, to counter-attack, but we are not in a good defensive shape, even though we have the ball. And especially at home, the crowd will be like, go, go, go fast. But there's been lots of games at the start of the season, and I think the second half against Brighton turned into this a little bit. If we lose it turns into a basketball game and becomes very emotional. And I see your mannerisms on the side that you don't like that at all. So there's times where we'll break quickly, but then we'll just stop, like you said, wait for everyone to catch up. We'll keep the ball. But then if we lose it, we are in a good position then to, like you said, press forward and go after it. But you don't like end to end.
No. You know why? Because we lost the control of the game. It's not an intelligent game, it's an emotional game. And in the emotional game, it's unpredictable. You can score, they can score. We have chance to score, but after they come in counter attack and they score. This is transition, counter transition. We lost, we go fast, we lose. We win the ball, we go fast, we lose, and they come fast and they lose. And this is not the game for me. This is not our identity. I understand the supporters, but if you play in the pace of the supporters, it's a big problem.
Yeah.
Well, I think the next clip we're going to show sort of a lot of what you've spoken about in the past 20 minutes adds up to make this goal. And this is a goal that when we scored it, the podcast that me and Dave did after it, we were like, wow, okay, we feel like this is illuminates a lot of the things that we see about how Vitor Pereira's Wolves play. So it's, home game against West Ham, first goal, throw in on the far side. We switch it.
Finding the space, like you said, from a busy area. And then we get it out to the left-hand side, and all of a sudden West Ham are very spread. And there might be an opportunity for us to attack down this left-hand side quickly, but we don't feel it's on. We come back out, we're patient, good ball speed, but now West Ham are stretched, and it goes back into Agbadou, centre of the pitch. And this is something which surprised me about Agbadou. You must have known, I'm sure, but I didn't realise how good he was on the ball. I thought he was athletically gifted defensively, but I've been so surprised that he can take on this pass, and he does it so well. But then he hits that dangerous pass behind their midfield line, and all of a sudden we've got a chance.
This is what I think about football. Look, sometimes we go slow, we play slow, just to attract them, just to move them to a zone. Imagine they come compact to one side, they open the space in the other side. We need to find the space in the other side, but they close this side. We must be intelligent. Okay, it's not it's not here, it's not here. The space must be on the middle or in the other side. It means that we need to move the ball again. This is an intelligent team. Because a team that plays every time like this, you lose the control and you concede goals. If you are compact when we are attacking and compact when we are defending, it's difficult to concede goals. And is the intelligence is the tactical maturity, is to understand, okay, sometimes we play back, sometimes we play to the goalkeeper. Do you know why? Because we are not finding the spaces, and it's better. But we work a lot this moment. We pass back because we want that they come to press us, because we want to open the space in between lines, or sometimes we move the ball to one side just to attract them in that side to open the other side. And this is an intelligent team. This is a team that can manage the spaces and the ball. You understand? The spaces and the ball. And this is what I want to see in future. In future.
The attacking midfielders and the striker have to be very patient, don't they? In this, if you're moving the ball from side to side backwards, it's really important they don't get frustrated and come to the ball. They need to stay away, like you were saying.
Sometimes they need to wait the pressure of the opponent guy to have a player free to play. You understand? Yeah. The moment that they come to press is the moment to put the pass in between the lines. That's why sometimes the supporters outside, they want faster and faster. But this is like a trap. We are cooking our play. We are cooking.